We are fighting back together. I want us to fight back together. So this week, ask yourself, what are you going to do to fight back? Your mama ain't raised no punk. You see your mama work hard to be able to give you the life that you have. So, and you want to be able to break generational curses. You want to be able to set the bar even higher. So what are you going to do this week to fight back? When life swing on you, are you going to lay down or are you going to swing back? Hello? I'm talking to you. Are you going to lay down or are you going to swing back? Okay. Yeah. Cause don't make me call your mama, cause I will. Welcome to the Be Real podcast. We're all growing, giving ourselves grace, giving ourselves gratitude because this healing ish is not for the MFing week. This podcast is for anybody that's in a stage in their life where, like, I know I deserve more and I'm going to do everything to go and get it. I'm ready to grow, I'm ready to heal, and I'm ready to break generational curses. This podcast is for you. And I'm your homegirl where we sit down every week and we talk about how we growing, how we overcoming, and how we breaking those generational curses together. Because who want to go through this by yourself? Let's go through it together. So this week I'm just talking about how you just got to go through the process. Like, have you ever been in such a good space? Like, I'm gonna say, for example, I was in such a good space in an okay space with the podcast. I was actually making progress, doing it exactly how I wanted to do it, dropping every week, dropping my skits every week, and then boom, life hit me. Like hit me with an uppercut. I ain't gonna lie, knock the bitch down. I'm sorry if I scream, but I just feel like it really knocked me out. And for me, life knocking me out is when I start overthinking, when I start not standing in my power, when I start like just overthinking to the point that nothing gets done. That happened to me. And I had to really ask myself today, like, Raven, how are you going to fight back? Because those thoughts are going to try to come in and take your power. Those thoughts are going to come in and try to make you feel like what you're doing is not good enough. Even with me in the midst of this, like, I'm not doing it this week exactly how I want to do it, but I'm showing up. And so I want to talk about how I continue to fight when life be life, and because life is gonna life, but what are you gonna do when life lives? Like, honestly. So I'm gonna talk about things how I notice when life is life for me. So I notice life is life for me when I scroll too much on social media. Like, I be dead scrolling, like just scrolling to scroll. Like, I ain't even on there kiki ha ha ha. Like, I'm on there just scrolling just because I'm overthinking so much that I just want to do something to make me not think. And scrolling makes me not think. So once I start scrolling, something is going on and I need to deal with it. Or if I'm in a place and I'm just very irritable, like once I get irritated, something's going on. So I feel like the first thing you have to do when you know you're going through something and you got to start fighting back, you have to know those signs of what it looks like when life is trying to beat your ass. Okay. And so me scrolling is one. And then even just how my body feels. I'm going to say, like, when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm overthinking, my body up here, my head, my forehead, like right there in that forehead, like the front lobe, I think is what it's called. It feel like it's about to explode. Like, it's just so heavy. And so that's how I know when I'm like at a pace and I'm just like overwhelmed, I'm overthinking, and I need to take a breather. And so when I acknowledge that's how I'm feeling, what I do, some things that I do is I like to go on walks. So going on walks just for like 10, 15 minutes helps me reset my whole body. Like, moving your body really helps. Even with me being able to go to the gym, that really helps. Like, it helps me. I think it's called release dopamine. So like, it's lowering your stress levels because I'm stressed out. I need to go release. I need to release. And since I ain't releasing the other one, I'm gonna release some. Y'all know what I'm saying. I gotta release some way. The gym is my way of releasing right now. Okay. Yeah. I got a little self-respect about myself. Okay. But no, like I was saying, going to the gym helps me release the dopamine, which is help with reduce stress, and so does walking. And then also another tool that I use is journaling. Like, I will write down how I'm feeling, but when I'm in that mode, I gotta go get up and moving because I don't be feeling like journaling. I be wanting to solve the problem, so I be on my phone trying to solve the problem. So I just need to get outside, go walk, or do something. So those are the two tools that I use a lot, is journaling and walking. And then I've also started to add meditations to where I just give myself a second to just breathe and be. And I do all this and I am implementing, I'm trying to do all of this in the midst of it. It's hard because it's so easy to go back to what's familiar, which is going to call a friend, going to go scroll. And sometimes calling a friend really can relieve it, but it's not like it be midday. Like it's 12 o'clock. She at work, I'm at work. I need to go outside real quick and let some steam up. I just need a journal, But I want to be able to sit with myself and deal with it and release it. I don't want it to carry it out through my day. And I feel like it's very important to know what tools that you can use to get you out of that space, because once that energy or once that like feeling is on you, it's hard to shake, and it can affect other areas of your life. Like the type of parent you show up as, how you just feel, period. Like I can't even clean. I don't even feel like cleaning up. Like all I want to do is lay down and I'm sluggish because of the way that I feel. But it's ways to get you out of that. And like I said, those ways is like journaling, going on walks. Like for me, even sometimes I will listen to some music and I'll be like, now walk it out. Hey, now walk it out. What's I walk it out? And like dance that shit out, okay? Like honestly, you gotta dance that shit out. Put on your favorite music and have a dance party, because that helps to release that stress. Like it just helps you feel good. And I'm saying this because we have to start fighting back, and we have to understand what tools work for us to fight back, because in a world where things are going to happen and life is going live, if you don't have tools to fight back, you're going to lay down to that shit every time. You're going to lay down to that shit every time. And I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that no more. When life, I want to fight back. So the devil know. And I told the devil this morning. Nah, boo boo, you're not gonna get me this time. You're not gonna get me this time, devil. That's how I was this morning. Like, nah, boo boo, motherfucker. Like, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not. Mama ain't raised no punk, okay? I'm gonna go fight, because I have a mission. I have a purpose over my life. And that's what I had to remember. I have a purpose over my life. So I have to really talk to myself. Like when you are going through some things, you have to talk to yourself. Like I had to really talk to myself this morning. And this is another tool I use. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I really be having to get out in nature for real, go for a walk or go to the gym. But talking to myself, like saying, just being just with myself, like, look, okay, you got a bigger purpose in life, okay? You are wonderful. You are doing great. Don't let this one thing stop you. Like, are you gonna let this, like, you know how you talk to yourself? Sometimes I be like, girl, so you gonna let this nigga piss you off and you ain't gonna be on your shit? This is not a real scenario. But I'm just saying, like, I'll have to talk to myself, like, do you know you that girl? Do you know how much you've overcame? Do you know who you are and who you destined to be? Like, talk to yourself like you that girl, because if you're not right now in your mind, if you overthinking, you overwhelmed, you talking to yourself like you a piece of shit. And that's not gonna get you out of that place. So we gotta learn the way that we talk to ourselves does not help us in those moments. So reframe your mind, reframe the way you talk to yourself, so that you can actually get out of that place. Because that same repetition of like, I'm not enough, I'm stupid, or I'm this or I'm that, will not get you out of that place. And baby, we're trying to get out of that place. We're not trying to stay stuck in that place, And I'm not saying get out of that place so you can fight back and do what you're supposed to do, but feel how you feel and understand why. A lot of people be like, oh, life is beating my ass. Why? What happened? Because every week life beating your ass because you mad at this nigga. You need to get rid of that nigga. Hello. There's the door. Yeah. Get that nigga the door. Because he is affecting your mental health. He's affecting your purpose in life. He's affecting you being your best self. Get rid of him. He's not serving a purpose here, boo. Even like with me, like I had to realize, like when I wake up late, throws my whole routine off. Then I'm rushing. Then we running late. Now I got an attitude. I'm hungry because I ain't get to eat. Whole day fucked. Whole day fucked. So Raven, you gotta realize the consequences of your actions when you don't wake up on time, when you don't have time management. Now your life is chaos. And when it's chaos, you overwhelmed, you are overthinking, you are just, it's just too much for you. So baby, you got to do some work. So y'all really need to start doing, like, I call them in my jobs retrospectives, but you need to start doing retros on yourself, like, what's making me continue to go to this place, so you can identify the problem, identify the thing, and lastly get rid of it or try to work on it. Like for me, I'm gonna work on time management. For you, it may be for you to get rid of that nigga. Did you hear me, sis? I'm talking to you. Yeah, get rid of that nigga. He ain't serving no purpose, okay? But no, for real, figure out what that problem is, because I don't know, I just feel so strongly on, like, fight back, fight back. And I just want to reiterate what I just said. Understand what it is, like, figure out the pattern, what makes you overwhelmed, what makes you just be like overthinking in a space to where you cannot show up as your best self. Figure out the tools that work for you, whether that's cleaning up the house, journaling, going on a walk, having a dance party, listen to your favorite jams, your favorite music. Love, never knew. Yeah, you know that. Yeah, that. Like, turn that shit out. But like your favorite music, figure out what tools you need to use, and then also connect it back to a mission. Like today, I have to tell myself, remember the way you talk to yourself matters. Talk to yourself, and when that other side of you come in and try to talk to you, you talk back and be like, we not doing that. We not doing that. I am wonderful. I am great. I have a purpose over my life. I am smart. I am imperfect, but I am improving. This one moment in my life will not dictate my whole day. Like, I don't know what you're trying to do, but you can't live here. You know, like, talk to you in a way that you need it at that moment. Don't talk to you and tear yourself down, because it's not going to help the situation. It's not. So this is all things that I'm learning, to improve on, because I have a bigger mission in my life. And that's one thing I always have to remind myself of. Today I have to remind myself of, and you need to do the same. I have to remind myself of, I have a mission in life for the Be Rare podcast. Regardless if everything's not going perfectly or not, I have a purpose. And the purpose that I have, which I want you to ask yourself, what is the purpose that you have? Like, why do you do what you do? Like, my purpose for Be Rare podcast is because I remember there was a time where I did not know who I was, that I did not have the power. I did not, like, I was powerless, and I would let anybody tell me who I was. The reason I had this podcast is for my sis, you, because I want, if don't nobody tell you, I want you to know I got your back. I'm here for you. I'm going to be that voice for you this week. I want you to know that. So it's just like, what's your mission? Are you being connected to your mission regardless of how you feel? Like, I don't care if this reach one person. If one of my sis see this and they feel better, that makes me feel good, because I know that I needed somebody to just tell me, girl, you're that girl. Girl, if you don't get the fuck up and get the fuck out of this bed so we can go outside or have a good time, because you're not going to stay in this place. This is why I got on here today. And that's why I have to stay connected to my mission, because if I stay connected to how I feel and think about how life is life, you ain't gonna get no message. So ask yourself, like, what's your mission? Even if you have a mission as a parent, like my mission as a parent is to show up as a happy parent, a jolly parent. So how am I feeling? Let me check me. Let me see how I'm feeling. Check me. Let me check. How am I feeling before I go pick up my son or my daughter? Because I want to show up as a happy mother. I don't want my day to go into the type of mother that I am. What is your mission? Figure that out, like, so that you can be your best self. My whole point of this episode was for us to fight back. We are not fighting back by ourselves. We are fighting back together. Fighting back together. And I have a number that you can text me at, and I'm going to put it in here. I want us to fight back together. So this week, ask yourself, what are you going to do to fight back? Your mama ain't raised no punk. You know you see your mama work hard to be able to give you the life that you have. So, and you want to be able to break generational curses. You want to be able to set the bar even higher. So what are you going to do this week to fight back? When life swing on you, are you going to lay down or are you going to swing back? Hello? I'm talking to you. Are you going to lay down or are you going to swing back? Okay. Yeah. Because don't make me call your mama, because I will. You know she going to get in your ass. But nah, for real, let's fight back this week. I want to say I'm so proud of you because the first step is fighting back is looking for somebody to motivate you. And that's something else I use. I was looking at listening to Eric Thomas today. He told me, stop being a pussy. Get your ass up. You got bigger fish to fry. You and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get my ass up. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But no, for real, I want you to fight back this week. And I want us to fight back together. So if you're interested in fighting back, in the caption, you will see a number that you can text me at. And we gonna go through this together this week. It's not something we gotta go through by ourselves. Like, we're gonna go through this together. We're gonna fight back. And lo and behold, the days we keep fighting back, we're gonna look up and be like, this is the life I dreamed of. And you probably already living in the life you dreamed of. You just too busy overthinking and overwhelmed that you can't even see that you prayed for where you at now. You know? So I just want you to understand that you have the power to fight back. You have the tools to fight back. You just have to figure out what works for you and start fighting back. Swing this week. Uppercut life this week. Hit that motherfucker with a 2-piece this week. But don't lay down this week. And like I said, if you feel led to, or if you want to, text the number so we can go through it today. Fight back to this week together. But yeah, that wraps up the podcast. Homework is use your tools, figure out what works, so you can fight back. And understand your power, because you have the power within you. If you enjoyed this episode, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, leave a review. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for listening, and I appreciate y'all for just rocking with me. Be rare, be you, be authentic. Bye.